the learning environment, because you can think of people like starting out their career, when companies say like, I feel like every job description says like fast paced, like you can learn in a fast paced environment. And I always think that's like a sneaky way of saying there's going to be a lot going on. It's going to be really quick, and there's not a lot of grace for any failure, right? For any mistakes. And I think that's just such a tough environment to create, especially, specifically speaking about coming from a boot camp or even the tech space, like in data science and in cyber and software engineering, where we actually preach having a positive relationship with failure, right? And an environment like this is like it's an environment for like controlled failure, right? And I wonder if companies were a little bit more on the forefront of saying, obviously we don't want you to fail, but there is some grace for you to sort of learn through failure,
Yeah, that's a good point. In consulting as a profession, I think, especially in the government space that we work in, a lot of the work is kind of organized around projects that we're delivering. And there's lots of different roles on those project teams. We've got very new junior consultants who may be coming right out of school, maybe coming right out of Flatiron, and this is their first data science professional work experience. They are going to be kind of expected to learn on the job, to start out doing things with a higher level of guidance and supervision. And yes, they'll fail at some things, but in doing so, they will learn how to do those things correctly, how to do them more independently, and they will gradually kind of progress into roles where they're working more independently and eventually leading and managing the tasks that they originally were struggling to perform. And I think that sort of progression, is something that we really strive for in the work that we do, because it's, as a consulting firm, your people are your primary asset. It's like, that's what makes or breaks your performance as a company. And if you can't develop, those people and help them thrive in their career and help them to progress into those roles of increased responsibility and impact, then, things will all break down.